We've got baseball coming up now north of the border. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. The lights are on. We're ready for baseball north of the border at Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Steve, we'll start with you. 2 lefties getting the ball here in the opener.
Yeah, both of these guys making their second starts of the year. Neither of them coming off a victory on their first go-around. So obviously, both these guys hoping to get off the schneid here as they get the ball for the second time this year.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Houston Astros, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. And they'll have a tough matchup indeed as they'll settle in against the owner of both a no-hitter and a perfect game, the veteran left-hander Mark Buehrle. Chris Carter, a move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
First pitch, 7-0.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now Carter with a big swing as he lifts this one high in the air out to deep left field. Retreating is Cabrera, but he'll run out of room. This one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Jose Altuve will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. First pitch on its way from Buehrle. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That last home run, officially 406 feet. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
That's
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Full count pitch on its way. Oh, a good swing right there. This is banged into right, a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Number 30 will stand in. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
He's gonna go.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Gary Cox will stand in. Off to a real hot start at the plate as he comes into this one sporting a .400 batting average. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
First and second here with nobody out. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Archie Chan will step in now.
Third baseman, Archie Chan.
too low, 1-0.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
4 runs here in this half inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, it's just not very often that you can put it to a guy like this early on. I mean, they've got him on the ropes here in the very first inning.
The 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, I think guys are going to start getting a bit restless here in the top of the first. This is not looking good here so far.
And on 3-2, he delivers a line drive out to left center. That's going to split the defenders out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this latest double right here should be the one that finally chases this guy. I mean, he's pretty clearly not right out there. And I would be absolutely shocked if they don't come out and hook him right now.
Dexter Fowler will dig in. And as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back standing. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over near second. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
J.D. Martinez will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Out a big swing there as this is high and deep out to right. And this park's not going to hold this one. It's gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
Jonathan Villar will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Fouled back. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Houston. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays here looks like this. Alonso Abreu will be on the mound to face them, and if he's going to be successful against these hitters, he's going to need to keep the ball down in the strike zone without question. And behind him, here's how the Astros will line it up on defense. Jose Reyes will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And reined in 1 away.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. You'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch, and he's gone before you know it.
Melky Cabrera will take his first cuts now. 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there, because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Edwin Encarnacion will stride in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. And here's the first pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
1-1 now to Encarnacion, and no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody gonna touch him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
That's a good pitch right there, inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone, and as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
Jose Bautista will stand in here, 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Way outside. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
The 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
This pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Brett Laurie will dig in. He struggled to a 1 for 5 ball game back on Sunday. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Chris Carter will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Jose Altuve will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Number 30 will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Rasmus has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 6-0. Deoner Navarro will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Navarro waits the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Adam Lind will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Lucky for him, he's able to turn into this one a bit. You see it comes and gets him right in that upper arm area. Now that'll hurt, but a lot less than if it were the elbow or the forearm.
Colby Rasmus will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April.
Colby Rasmus.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Meiser Astros will stand in, hoping he can start this series a little better than he finished the last one. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ball two.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Line hard. Foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now, this is going to be a short outing if walks continue to be a problem. I mean, that's 2 already here in the second inning.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now 2-0. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Bases are loaded with only one out. 2-0 home to Reyes. Fouled straight back. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Melky Cabrera will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Gary Cox is ready to go here as we begin the third.
For the Astros, left fielder Gary Cox.
And we'll start the third with a swing and a ground ball out to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Diego Corona will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Two and 0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. And he pulls the string on one there, and from 2-0 he works the count back to 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Here's Burley now with the 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Remember, this guy homered off him earlier in the ball game, so he may be a little gun-shy this time around. Understandable.
Archie Chan will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
That's right.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Gotta say, it's amazing to me that they've decided to leave this guy out there after the pounding that he's taken so far.
I think the fans have to be saying, what do we got to do to get a reliever in here? Enough of this already.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down.
Keep the runner from scoring.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And there's a called strike at the knees, as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Let's do it, guys.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that's going to be all tonight for Mark Burley. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jay Happ is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Dexter Fowler will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there, as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now both runners on the move. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros on top, 6-1. Edwin Encarnacion makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck is Jose Bautista. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
All right, fielder number 19,
Jose Bautista will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Out of play. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Brett Laurie will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Yeah, Blue Jay.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Now Laurie swings and hits a high fly ball out to deep left field. Cox is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Deoner Navarro will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Two out with the man at first. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
I thought he was going to get rung up on that one.
I would agree. If that missed, it didn't miss by much.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is fouled straight back. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, this is a wake-up call for what it's like to pitch up here in the show. I mean, big league hitters, they spoil the good pitches and they crush the bad ones. He got every bit of this one.
Adam Lind will try it again, a bit sore this time. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. In there, strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Lind awaits the 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's the Astros 6, the Blue Jays 3. J.D. Martinez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
J.D. Martinez.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now the 2-2 pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take you back to the 1970s. EK and I were probably still watching Saturday morning cartoons, but it happened on this date in baseball history. Jonathan Villar will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Swinging a ground ball to first. One there. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Boy, and that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ground ball to first, but then he hustles his way over to the bag to help them wrap up that 3-6-1 double play.
Chris Carter will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston, as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Colby Rasmus will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Center fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, second baseman,
Meiser Astros will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
And then just one pitch later, he basically turns a double into a triple. This is going to be scored a wild pitch right here.
Three runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's the 1-0 to Astros. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Martinez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll get a bit closer on the sac fly as they trim the deficit to 2 now.
These guys just keep chipping away. A run scores here on the sac fly, and don't look now, but they're making their way back into this ball game.
Jose Reyes will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Now, after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this is going to be a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And this is another frustrating at-bat for him on the mound. I mean, he's burned through 15 pitches on just these last 2 hitters.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
And at this point, you have to wonder if he has any idea where the ball is going out there. 6 walks for him in the ball game. You start thinking there's got to be somebody out in that bullpen that they can turn to. This guy's just not cutting it anymore.
Melky Cabrera will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Might have an idea something's up here. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And yet another throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw. And the runner will get back standing. And still one more throw back to second. Back in standing. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Astros lead it 6-4. Jose Altuve will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Here's the 1-0. Grounded foul. Grounded fouled off to the right side. For the shortstop, Reyes. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Number 30 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at, and that becomes a very easy out.
Gary Cox will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
This is our house.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bautista is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Jose Bautista will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Brett Laurie will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. First pitch coming. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be two. To second for one. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher, Navarro.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in is the catcher, Navarro. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Now a bullet down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. He had to go after him. Well, but when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. Now, that's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Adam Lind will get a shot here with two away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 6-4. Diego Corona will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A three-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Archie Chan will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
You can tell now in his 4th inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. And he reaches out and lines this one into center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, 1-out base runner for him right here, and that's something they hadn't had for a little while, as that's going to break a streak of 6 in a row that he had retired prior to this base hit.
Dexter Fowler will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners on the move for second. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Oh, man. Little old insult to injury right there. Not only was that ball 4, but also the runner's got to alertly move 90 feet up to third base here as they'll score that a pass ball.
J.D. Martinez will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Shut him down now!
And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. Isturis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Colby Rasmus will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth.
Center fielder, Colby Rasmus.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Now a slurve taken for his strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Meiser Astros will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Too high, 1-0.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Melky Cabrera will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up. drifting into foul territory on the right side. Is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. One left for Toronto. Score remains steady at 6-4. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Steve Delabar is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
50, Steve Delabar.
Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Hopped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Chris Carter will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Brett Cecil will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Jose Altuve will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Altuve.
curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And that misses 2-0.
That was a strike.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
And I have no idea how this ball doesn't end up being a base hit. This seemed destined for center field, but look at the effort there at full stretch to bring this ball in. We may go a whole month without seeing a better play than that one.
Number 30 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball one.
Sit him down.
And that's in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Shut him down now. Shut them down.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner. Rasmus is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Yeah, he timed that curveball perfectly. Kept his weight back and drilled it to center field, but hung up there just a little too long for him.
Gary Cox will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. The pitch. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Cabrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Astros 8. Johan Esposito will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Johan Esposito.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And this is going to be a foul ball. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Jose Bautista will dig in. He singled his last time around. First offering on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Brett Laurie will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over. It's the former first-round pick back in 2000, right-hander Dustin McGowan. Diego Corona will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Diego Corona.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
One and one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And this one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Fouled back. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Archie Chan will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And his tourists will look this one in for the first out.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember.
Dexter Fowler will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch to him. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
J.D. Martinez will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. One left for Houston. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Deoner Navarro will start it out for Toronto with Adam Lind to follow.
Deoner Navarro.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 26, Adam Lind.
Adam Lind will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Low for ball one. And this will be fouled away. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 28.
You'll get a good look at the grip on his 2-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the 4-seamers.
Colby Rasmus will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Go, Rasmus!
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Meiser Astros will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. called strike at the knees, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Aaron Luke will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Chris Carter will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here.
Come on, guys, let's go.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled back. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Jose Altuve will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game.
Let's get me out here.
And here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Laurie is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Astros 8, the Jays 4. Jose Reyes will start things off here in the ninth. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Water! Get some water here!
And that's in there for strike one. Fouled straight back. Too high. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting him with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Melky Cabrera will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in as their last chance now. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
The big bat tonight for the Astros belonged to this man, Chris Carter. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 8-4. Good night from Toronto.
Fans, our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 8 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.